Fiddly-o, strumming on the old banjo. Fiddly-o. Got any squirrels this day? Got any squirrels? Hey, Dee. Hey, Heather. How are you ladies? Hey, Johnny and Becky. I'm great. Hugs back to you, Sharon. It's good to see you all. Hey, Christy. We got Dee, Heather, Johnny, Becky, Sharon, and Christy so far. Good to see you all. Hey, Karen. I've got my tea down here, but it's so blooming hot I can't even pick it up. Oh, me. It was a sunny day. Now it's pretty cloudy out there. Let me go hit that thumb before I forget. Yeah. Hey, Granny Crafter. How are you, Edna? Good to see ya. Good to see you all. I have a beautiful box. If I can part with it. Hey, Crystal. It might be, I'll have to show y'all another time. If I can part with it, I got it at Dollar General. And if I can make myself part with it, I will make that my 2K box of goodies. It's beautiful. It's just a pretty box with like a magnet, a fold over top with a little magnet thing. Edna made pizza for supper. Oh, that sounds good. Was it homemade pizza? Hey, Tina. Good to see you. Hey, Trish. Good to see you, Mama Swift. I haven't made homemade pizza in forever. And as homemade as it gets for me is one of those Chef Boyardees in a box and then add extra toppings. I think it's Hannah that doesn't like those, but I love them. Hey, Linda Quilty. Hey, sister, coming in with some butterflies. You put it all together, Granny? Sort of. I hear you. Like I say, that boxed one that I get from Chef Boyardee, I think is good. All you have to do is mix up the crust mix and then, the sauces in a can. And for cheese, it only has Parmesan. So I always add some extra shredded mozzarella. Shredded, did I say shredded? And not shedded. Hey, Amanda. Good to see y'all. I hope I haven't missed anybody. Don't think I have. Not yet, till I start running my mouth. Did y'all know about premieres? These are ladder yarns. They had 9 of these for $6. So you got 3 in a pack. I've got 3 of each one of these, and I paid $6. But then it's like $6 for I would think around $6 for shipping. And it's the ladder yarn, which I'm not the fondest in the world of, but I figured for that price, see how it does here. Have y'all ever worked with that kind of yarn? And you can, I think they're $1 each. I think I looked last night, but last night, it said they were $1 each. But then when I went to look, every color was sold out. Well, I'm attempting to knit with them. I've got this, they have free patterns. A lot of these yarn companies have free patterns, and this is one that uses this particular yarn. It uses 2 balls of it. I like the way it goes diagonal, and it's not hard at all. It's nothing but knits and purls, but it's on a big needle. You use a size 11. Hey, Witch Piece Craft Judy, and who else? Lisa. Last night you had a Chef Boyardee pizza. How about that? Oh no, it wasn't cooked all the way through. Hey, Melissa. I was just showing this ladder yarn that I got from Premier. It's going to be pretty. It's going to be real lacy because of, well, the yarn and the big size 11 needles. But I am following this pattern right here. Just making a scarf. And if I like this, I'll next time make it wider with some of my other ones. Let's see, what am I using? I'm using this one. This is called Hostas. Hostas, like the plant. Hostas. Hey, Denny. Hey, Wildflower Loops. Connie, yes, Connie. I think I would have remembered. Hey, Karen Y. Yeah, I'm using it like regular yarn. Just like regular yarn is how I'm using it. I'm just going by that pattern that was free on their site. Anyway, I think this colorway is my favorite. This one's called Corsage, and I just really love the colors in it. I like this one too, and this is the one I'm using for the scarf. But that one's called Corsage, and this wild one here, but it's springy, is called Neon Pop, I think. Yep, Neon Pop. So I got 3 of each one, and each one has how many yards? Somewhere I saw it. Hey, to anybody that came in and I missed, I'll try to get you next go round. 140 yards. I probably should have got them all the same color and done a shawl with it. Or at least 6 of them the same color. Hey, Lori's Crochet Corner. How are you? I was just showing my Premier yarns that were, you got 9 of them for $6, but that sale's gone off. When I looked last night, they were all sold out. It's Madonna and Michelle Sleeper and Kimber Ann. Yay! I've been missing Kimber Ann. And sometimes Michelle usually comes on, but anytime y'all, any of my usual gang, when you're not here, even if you're not the usual gang, it's happy birthday time for Lisa. Is today the day? Happy birthday, Lisa. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Kimber Ann says hey to everybody. Everybody says hey to everybody. Michelle, have you stopped doing videos? Edna wants to know. I'm just so behind, it ain't funny. As usual, I've been looking, I told y'all I have one mask that I got from my post office lady, but it's one of the paper ones, So I'm trying to do a no-sew version for my brother and me. I got the bandanas. I hadn't tried it anymore today. So I've been trying. Actually, I've just been finding videos. Last night, I stayed up really, really, really late, or this morning, actually. And then I missed Krista, most of Krista this morning. Sister Teresa tried to wake me up, but I just wasn't awake. Didn't go to sleep till 5. 5 this morning. I was just watching crochet and other no-sew masks. Oh my gracious, it's crazy. Hey, Epic Fun and Games. It's Camille Vanilli. Hey, girlfriend. We got a pretty good crowd here, 36. I only see 15 of these, though. Like our Tracy says, hey, Petra and Latoya. Don't forget the thummies. You've been bouncing around from channel to channel. It is impossible to catch up, really. If you're subscribed to, probably I'm subscribed to however many YouTube allows. Hello, Oracles and Beyond. How are you? So I have, counting the one on my head, 16. This one says it's aquarium or something. It looks more green than the rest of them. But there's my pal. Hey, Carol. Good to see you. Yep, this is for Hat Not Hate. Counting the one on my head that will be washed. I'm trying for 20. Thanks, Madonna. I'm cranking these hats out. And I'm still crocheting and knitting some. But I'm also trying to knit Crystal's hat and get back to those for did I say Crystal? Yeah, Crystal's blue hats. This one's for Tracy. Mr. Loops and I have been making crochet extenders to take some pressure off the ears. The loops go over buttons instead of your ears. Uploading of, I'll have to check that out. Do y'all know? Have y'all seen the ones? Hey, Pink Kelly. How are you? Hey, Super Mom Go. Hope you and your mom are doing well, Kelly. Heather, did I say hey to you? I think I did. Let's see. If I missed you, I'm sorry. I did not mean to. I'll get you when I see you. What in the world was I going to say? Oh, looking at the face mask. Have you seen the one that you use a bra? You cut up the bra. I wanted to try one of those, if nothing else, for kicks and giggles. Carol, that's just fine. You listen any way you can. That is just Ducky. Speaking of Ducky, I hope Laura gets here, Mad Mimi. She came the other day and it was time to go, bless her heart. And she was saying, don't go. And my bladder was pulsating at that point. Y'all know how it is when you take water pills because you got funky cold edema. He wants a bra mask. Papa Swift does. Ooh, YouTube's been acting up today, Teresa. Kelly says, hey to everybody. It's the wreathing nurse. What? Teresa, right? There's a couple of nurses, but I think it's Teresa or Theresa. It's awesome, Kim. I had a couple of requests for them, so I'm using up cotton scraps. Yeah, that's what I was looking at, like what to use for filters. Some of them used cut up t-shirts and wreathing. She makes wreaths like you put up on a door. Finally, men can wear bras, Christy said. I know some men that need to wear a bra because they got man boobs. Breathing Nurse says, hey, everybody. Oh, it won't let you click on people's channels. It won't on here. Kimber Ann, I hope you're feeling better, honey. I know you have breathing troubles anyway, so I don't know if you were sick. I thought I heard somebody say you were. Sweet tea is not wanting it. It is not wanting anyone you want. Oh, okay. Hey, Bonnie, your daughter used to cut up furnace filter. Yep, I've heard about those too. I've heard furnace filters, coffee filters, vacuum filters. Yeah, be careful on the. Hey, JoJo, please don't whack anybody needlessly. Make sure they say something ugly before you do anything to them. Hey, Janice, how are you? Because we do have some new squirrels in here. Hey, Jeannie, prayers for Mary Ann. I missed about Miriam. Prayers also for our usuals, and prayers for Donna Mako. You know, she lost a family member. Can't remember right now who it was. Seems like it was an in-law. You finally heard from your son and family. All is good. Good, Linda. You had some N95s left from your EMT days. You just had to change the elastic. Mama Swift says, Heather says, I was able to leave Granny and the bottom still plain and search. Melissa says, be careful with the filters. Some have fiberglass. Yeah, you might want to look them up. Oh, you can't whack anybody. Has that been happening on other people's channels too? Mary Ann, oh, I knew that. Mary Ann lost her mom-in-law. Yeah, that's sad. Okay, well, just bring it to my attention and maybe I can. Dang, what's up with that? Huh. Well, if y'all just bring my attention to it, then I can. Hopefully, we haven't been having trouble. There's our Donna Mako. I said special prayers for you for your loss in your family. And also for Mary Ann and our usuals. Miss Linda, just a crochet sister. Let's add Kimber Ann to that. We should always keep her in there too because of her breathing troubles. Kimber Ann says hers still allows her to time out. Hey, Effie. Well, hopefully we won't have to worry about it. But if something happens, y'all just bring my attention to it. Has it happened in anybody else's channel? I missed it if you say it. Anybody else's lives? Jeannie, Donna, and everyone needing them even. Yes, Jeannie, I pray for all of y'all. But, you know, some special ones. And Melissa, too. Hey, Pamela's Crochet and Knit Corner. Good to see you all. You got lots of oxygen, just bad lungs. I know I can tell sometimes when you talk and try to breathe, it's tough. You're doing good today. Epic fun and games. Good. A lot of people giving each other prayers. Very good. Y'all are sweet. Sweetest bunch of folks ever. Very caring, kind, and considerate. And I sure appreciate it. Look at there. There's Mary. Mary Dozier from Mary's Pretty Things. Working on the Just Feel Festive shawl, Joe says. Good. What else y'all working on? I'm still doing these hats. Y'all saw. I think I'm just gonna quit at 20 for now. I might just pile them up somewhere, or I may go ahead and mail them next payday. And then if I get back to it, I'll do some more later. But I've got to get back to some other whips like Crystal's hats and these. What y'all saying? Petra said, Joe, remind me where I can get the pattern tutorial. Millie Vanilli, always relieved and happy when I check in and see my Yarny sisters. Yes, well, and crafting away, exactly. Kimberan says she was going to do a video, but waiting till tomorrow because of your breathing and stuff. And Judy says she's working on a brunch cardigan. That sounds nice. So what's in your cup? What you working on? If you know any good patterns, free or paid, if you want to tell us about them, or anything that you're doing to beat the boredom. I don't get bored. I've got so many crochet and knitting things to do, and I stay on YouTube. Lisa says, is it dreary where you are as well? You cannot get off the couch. You talking to Kimber Ann? It's sunny here, and I've already been out and about just to go pick up some medicine, and I did have to go by the grocery store. I ran out of animal crackers, had to beg my brother for some moolah. I didn't have to beg, I just had to ask. Yes, Z did a great tutorial for the Just Feel Festive shawl. Thank you, Teresa, for mentioning that. Denisha, one of the things that really blessed my heart was so far all of our crocheters in our community are staying healthy. So it seems like the Lord is definitely moving. Yes, I plead the blood of Jesus Christ on us all to keep us protected and healthy, happy, and safe. You're making a granny stitch sweater for yourself, Camille Vanilli says. Let's see. And when you get bored, you just start another project, Bonnie. Amen. Gloomy where Catherine is. Mama Swift said, working on a weighted blanket. I'm not behind. I'm just 30 skeins of hometown. Woo! And that's not cheap unless you get a really good deal on it. Linda, coffee and blanket. Oops, I lost you. Trying to get rid of DK weight. So over it. And Kelly says it's raining where she is. She finally got her happy mail from Linda. And Mary for Mary's Pretty Things. She's making masks for the homeless. That's sweet of you. You've been wanting to do that shawl. Hey, I'll see Sandy. Yay! Big hugs to you too, dear. What shawl was that, Kimber Ann? The Just Feel Festive? And Jeannie's wondering if anybody's heard how Dina Homespun Fun is doing. I have not heard. Hook Me Up Christy says there's a beautiful crochet tutorial on YouTube for daffodil flowers. If anybody wants to make me a few, I've tried, but it didn't turn out right. I would love to be able to, but I'm sure I probably can't. Hey, Charlie. Charlie's in the house. I'm sorry. I had to go back. Shannon Oliver. Yay. Trying to knit the Brunera shawl by Jane, somebody or other, and Chandy, Expression Fiber Arts. And Madonna put up the link for the Just Feel Festive shawl. Is that the pattern or Z's tutorial? Sweet tea, the Lord is able. Yes, he is. And I also remember Sis T in our prayers too. And Edna with depression issues. Anybody with depression issues, especially during this time. Prayers for you all, like I said, but remembering those special folks. I didn't see what y'all drinking. I love Chandy too, Kimberan. Ooh, this tea's good and hot. Good and hot. Hot, 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 hot. Can't keep up. Can't keep up with what the chat. I forgot to slow it down. We hadn't been having such big crowds, but we got 51 today. Yay! Hey, Steve Welch, I'm from Central North Carolina. What about you? And we are a knitting, crochet, crafting channel. But even if you don't craft, if you like to hang out with ladies who do, that's fine. Water, 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 tea with lemon. Got to get more coffee. Leanne says, wait a minute. Something about Leanne. Please keep Leanne, the one that can't get in here, and her family in prayer. She's just taking a break away. Yep, I'm still working on trying to get her in here so we can see her. Oh, you're not in the wrong channel. You might like to hang out with us. You never know. Belle Chase, Louisiana. I love Louisiana. JoJo's one of my subscribers is from Louisiana, from Slidell or near there. Yarn with Charlie is going to be recording tonight for a new bingo. I have missed your bingos. I have to check that out. Is it different from Llama Mama's bingos? All kind of tea, hot green tea. Let's see. Oh, and keep Angel J praying crochet. Big. Need to keep her in our prayers big time. Macadamia cookie coffee with vanilla and caramel macchiato creamer, Heather. Ooh, that sounds sinful. And Denny says our pastor's been praying the same thing for people with depression issues who have, been worried during this time, anxiety, and that the Lord would come through supernaturally. Amen, amen. Camille Vanilla's drinking hot green tea. Yerba, is that how you say it, Shannon? Matt tea? Or is that supposed to be matcha tea? And Steve says 10 miles south from New Orleans. My daughter lived in New Orleans for 10 years. I love me some New Orleans. And I would love, so Charlie, yours is different than Mama Llama's bingo. I'll check it out. Yum, yum. Teresa wants some, she said. Yeah, I love New Orleans. When my daughter lived there and the 10 years she was there, I visited quite a bit. I drove 13 hours and I flew. Much prefer that. And I went to 2 Mardi Gras. I didn't flash a thing and I got plenty of beads. Dolly, you've been loving the green tea lately? I've been loving the biscuit tea that Miss Linda sent me, but I also mix it with sometimes with the fruity teas or sometimes with just the high test teas. Mocha coffee. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's like drinking a dessert for breakfast, Heather, I reckon. Yes, it'd be great to meet all of you. I saw that somebody said that it would be nice to meet each other. Your sister Heather tells you it's like drinking a little coffee with your creamer. I've been guilty of that. That's like my, cold coffee concoction or triple C. It does have it's supposed to have espresso. I tried to copy Starbucks, the double energy in the can. I looked online for a copycat recipe, and it's supposed to have espresso in it. Well, I don't have an espresso machine. I got an old-timey Mr. Coffee, so I just put a whole bunch of coffee in the filter and just a little bit of water to make it, some really strong, and then I put a little flavoring in it, a little, flavored creamer. I like Italian sweet cream. Thank you, Karen. And I like, and then I put a little milk in it too, just to kind of stretch it, and then put it in the fridge. I make it by the gallons. Yep. And I do have matcha powder too. Lots of times I'll throw matcha powder in my hot teas. It's supposed to be good for you. How is everybody? Donna's asking, how are you, sweet Michelle? Did all your eye issues get worked out? And it's a brand you can only find online. Puka, Pukka brand tea. It's fabulous. I like that Republic of Tea. I bought some online, but I can't afford to get that all the time. Have to get mine at Granny. You going good night already? You going to take a nap? Love ya. We'll be praying for you, honey. Always prayers for Miss Edna and all those others we mentioned. You like Heather Italian sweet cream too. I always like that. I think there was that flavor at that what was it? Cold Stone Creamery, the ice cream place. Lori, you leaving too? Oh, you're just saying goodnight to Granny. I got you. I got you. I forget she's a Granny too. I'm so used to knowing her as Edna. Yes, take care, Miss Edna. I hope you will get your Crojo back and start getting into those projects and help you with your headspace. Getting good thoughts. Trying to stay positive. Yeah, Camille Vanilli, Republic of Tea, always sending you their catalog. I know, me too. Look, it's Gary, Urban Yarn. I have been missing you, Gary. How in the world are you doing? I watched you and your hubby doing the bod squad questions. That was good. I enjoy that. Okay, Carol, I hope you feel better too, sweetie. I'll be praying for you. And Mary's cooking while she's listening. Yeah, we got Urban Yarn, Mr. Gary in the house. Okay, Sandy, so lovely to visit with everyone, but you got to head off to work. Okay, sweetie, love you. Take care. Kim slept from 6 last night to 6 this morning. Must have been tired. If you sleep that much, your body needs it. Gary, did you ever find that yarn you were looking for? Like I made my hat out of? I just ordered it from Etsy, but you were looking to get it from the factory, I believe it was. And it's Freaky Geek. Flyby hello. You hello and then later all in one comment. What? Yeah, we'd be better if you could hang in there. You had I know you, and I loved meeting your hubby. He seemed like a really fun guy. Fun guy. There's our angel. You've been working on that baby blanket, and guess what? The baby's coming early. The mom's in labor. Water is broken. Little girl is coming today or tonight. Please pray. We will, and we are always praying for you. Heather, you got all kind of, I don't know what you're saying about groceries. Looks like knit groceries, 3 clear garbage bags worth of all kinds of yarn. Heck yeah. Why are you not staying, freaky? Got something else you got to do? Come back when you can. I hope you can come Friday. It's so great to see you all. Gary, what's in your cup? What you drinking and what you working on? Our usual questions. I'm still in the blue hat business. I've got 16, counting the one on my head, which will get washed and go. Thank goodness for my machine that you all blessed me with. Mind blown. Freaky says that sounds messy. Mind blown. Hey, Kathy Smith. Just listening, not reading, but thank you for making you knit. Speaking, never heard from the manufacturer for that Serenity yarn, but I have your link to the supplier. Yeah, I ended up just getting it from somebody on Etsy. I thought it was a pretty good deal. I just got the same color. I think I got like 3 more. That I made that tin can knits hat. I forgot what it was. Barley, I think was the name of it, maybe. Okay, Freaky, you too. Please come back when you can. You know I love it when you're here. And Gary says, in my cup, I have Earl Grey tea. Good. Good. Oh, Gary, yes. Mama Swift, thank you for reminding me. Gary, that yarn you dyed. OMG. It was all gorgeous, but oh my gosh. Those 4 that you had that were all different colors, and you caked one of them up or balled it up so we could see. Oh my God. You've got to sell some of that because I want some. I hope you can recreate that. It is up my alley, up one side and down the other. Gary, oh my gosh. It has every color I love in it. I will buy some if you can make it again. If y'all didn't see it, go to Urban Yarn and check out his dyed yarn. Oh my gosh. Jeannie, you wish you could afford project bags. Save up, darling. Save up, or maybe somebody will bless you with one. If I ever get to 2K, I'm stuck in the 1770s. That's a bad thing. I'm happy, but we always want to grow. But I'm planning a nice giveaway, and it's either going to have this beautiful box in it or some kind of, probably one of, yes, I'm serious. Gary, yes, definitely. If you can recreate, the one I'm talking about, I would need like 600 yards of it. I would definitely buy it from you for real. Hey, Dusty Cat, I'd have to wait till next payday near the end of this month, but heck yeah. That was the most. Now, Barb has a lot of y'all have pretty yarn. Kimber Ann, I'm not throwing off on anybody else's yarn, but he just had like all my favorites in one skein. This is some, that Barb dyed for me. I couldn't find it the other day. I've already cast on a shawl. Yeah, let me know, Gary. And I'm on Facebook too. I don't know if you are, but I'm on Facebook Messenger. And I've got a Facebook group under the same name, so you can always get in touch with me there. My email's listed in the description box too. Just, no hurry, but because, like I say, I'll have to wait till payday anyway. But oh my God, if y'all hadn't seen it, Pamela, how are you, Pamela? You saw it, huh? Oh my God, I'm glad somebody brought that up. You've bought lots of Whispers yarn, Kim. Denny, now, GrannyDee, I told you this year I was going to say nothing. I actually hadn't been doing too bad, Denny. I admire stuff more than anything. You went back on your depression meds, Jeannie. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Probably a whole bunch of folks are on it. I know I am, and I'm not ashamed to admit it. Hey, Morgan, Dream 9 Design. Yeah. Okay, good, Gary. Kim's Crochet and Knits. She dyes gorgeous yarn, too. I know I missed lots of comments while I was. Alma Swift said, Urban yarn is a must-see. Gorgeous yarn. Yes, indeedy. Okay, Angel, sweetie, love you. And I'm so glad you got a mask. I saw your video a while ago that Miss Billy blessed you with a mask. So, yay. Yeah, just the worry about my daughter having to get out and pay bills in this time, all the conspiracy theories. Does FB group, is that my FB group, Melissa? Thank you if it is. And we have our bag lady that's sometimes here, Karen Robinson, for those of you in need of project bags. Of course, there's lots of people that do them and do great jobs, like T Doddles and Jane Scraptastic does them, and some of you here may do them. You had to go to the post office, Morgan, to send the yarn for your winter. You wore a mask. I hear you. Heather says buttons about something. Oops, Dee's does not. What, Melissa? Am I missing something? Was that somebody? Was that Gary's thing? That was fine. Oh, that was my FB group. That's okay. Okay. Hey, Pat Cray Hollis. Good that you got here. We got a few more minutes, several more minutes. Let me show you this yarn again for those of you that came in after I showed it. Make sure I get the right ones. Let's see, that goes with that. Okay. These were Premier yarns. Got 9 of them for $6. They're all gone now, or they were as of last night. You can check, but you got 9 for $6. So I got 3 in a pack. 3 of these, 3 of these, 3 of these. These are 3 different colorways. This one's called Neon Pop, and it is that ladder yarn. You can pair it with another yarn, or you can just knit it on its own. Or crochet. You can knit or crochet on its own. Just treat it like a regular strand, like you normally would. And I'm attempting a scarf pattern now. Yeah, Sharon's Crochet Corner. She's been on here. Thank you, Bonnie. I appreciate that. Gary says, hey, Lisa's Crochet. Did y'all miss Sharon? Anyway, this one, did I tell you? This one's called Neon Pops. And the type of yarn is called City Life. But as of last night, they were out. But keep watching. And keep watching every day, Premier, because they have deals all the time on different things. And it's only 140 yards for each one. But this is my favorite one, I think. This is called Corsage. I just love these colors. I won't say it's easy to work with. It's not, especially when you're using a big needle, but maybe I'll get used to it. And this one's called Hostas, like the plant. That's pretty too. I love really both of these. This one's just kind of too, I don't know, 1970s or something for me, maybe even 60s. But it definitely has some springy colors. Hey, Sandy. Hey, Noni May. Was just showing my Premier yarn that there were that I got the other day. It's all gone now unless they've gotten more in since last night, where you bought 9 for $6. Good to see y'all. Hey, it's Wednesday, isn't it? Doesn't Marcel come on tonight? Marcel Boo? Tonight's Bible trivia night, I believe. And she has those praise breaks where Dora Beth and lots of people come on and sing. She does that panel thing so you can come up and sing if you want to during the praise breaks. But I just enjoy the time with Marcel. She is on the West Coast, so they're 3 hours behind. I think 3 hours behind us. The other day I said ahead, but is that right? Yeah, behind us. So it's kind of late here. Isn't it like 11 o'clock for us on the East Coast? What's happened with Pat? There's that yarny zebra, Dora Beth. I was just talking about you. I was talking about Marcel comes on tonight with the Bible trivia and how she does the praise breaks and how you get up and sing a lot of times. And you got the spirit, girl. And Marcel and Natural Way, Akoti, Sharita, and all the ladies. There's just the spirit moves in that room. Let me just say that. Hey, Tony Lynn. Can't stay. These masks ain't going to sew themselves. You go, girl. Make those masks. I wish I could sew. I'm trying to find some no-sew varieties. I'm even looking at making some from bras. Oh, me. I've watched everything. Kind that you, the no-sew, like the bandana ones. I've looked at the bra ones. I've looked at everything. GrannyDee, I don't believe she's coming on tonight. Oh, she might not be. Said the other day she was celebrating Passover. Yep, you might be right there. Dora Beth does have a sweet voice. Yeah, spirit filled. Donna says, praying for you, Pat. I've been through all the knee ordeals, praying special prayers for you. And yet Dora Beth's been working on masks. You like my subscribe pillow? Thank goodness for Dora Beth and the challenge. And Dora Beth, is my entry in? Did I put it at the right place? I reckon I did. I put it in your Facebook. Thank you. one of these days, I want to go around it in that twiny like yarn I got from Ice. And Dorbess is Passover service with her hubby ministering right now, so maybe she'll still be able to come on tonight. Lisa, do you see the ones that Debbie Canadian Crotcheter made out of leggings? No, I did not, but I saw somebody else that used the LuLaRoe, but it wouldn't matter. Thank you. I will check that out, Lisa. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate it. Anybody else? Oh my goodness, Sandy, 16 surgeries on one knee. What? Urban Yarn, Gary's in the house. And if y'all did not see his latest video, well, I think your latest video, correct me if I'm wrong, Gary, really doesn't matter. Just go to his channel and see what he's got there. But he did the questions from the Bod Squad with his hubby, not significant other. And it was so cute. I loved it. But he also showed, maybe it was the video before that with all the yarn that he's dyed. Oh my God. It is gorgeous. Kimber Ann does some gorgeous too. I'm not trying to take away from anybody else. And Barb does too, but you saw the video? Yeah. Oh my gosh, Gary, I just cannot get over that yarn. Have you dyed very much yarn before? I have a I have a box of acrylic that Rose Likes Crochet sent me. And she got a whole bunch from different mystery bags that she got. She kept getting bunches of white. She got other stuff too. But I just told her, not meaning for her to send it to me, I just said, if I were you, I would dye that white if you don't, need so much white. And I'd be doggone if she didn't send it to me. But she did say she would buy some back. I said, no, you will not. I will give it to you when but I haven't gotten it done because it's just been one thing after another. And my table, oh my gosh. Now half of it's with the stitch marker, all the jazz for that. It takes up half my I don't have a big kitchen table, it's a little round one. So half the table's taken up with stitch marker stuff that I've got to get to. I know I keep saying that. The other half now has my Addie King Express. Looky here, Gary. Did I show y'all these? Here are my blue hats. They were all stacked up nice and neat, but they kind of fell over. Counting all these and the one on my head, this is 16. And I wanted to get 20 is my goal. Kimber Ann is not a jealous person. I know you're not, but I just didn't want y'all to think I didn't love yours too. Gary, way behind in the videos, making dinner tonight. See, yeah, make sure you go back. You've died a couple times before. You just started about 3 weeks ago. Oh my gosh, Gary. And okay, those ones that I really love, you just kind of hand dyed those. I know you said you kind of sprinkled it, but then you rubbed it in some places to make it more saturated. I just can't get over it. Sandy, y'all couldn't got me anything better than that Addie Express. It's blessing me, and now I'm able to bless other people with this hat. Not hate through you all of you that have ever done super chats, all of you that are just being in the, I don't mean to say just being being in the Squirrel Squad, letting the ads go, all that stuff. I've said it a million times, but yeah. Thank you, Gary. I mean, that machine you literally crank them out in no time. No time, no time. And before it's over with, I'll be learning how to do they call it plain knitting, when you do this, flip the switch and you put the little stoppers on so that it goes, instead of going around and around making hats, it goes this way, then back this way. So it'll make flat panels so I could do shawls with it. Mama Swift, you had bought a bunch of white to dye, but you used it all for donation Afghans. Well, that's all right. Yeah, it's all acrylic, but I've got the Rit dye more that's especially for man-made fibers. What we sorry with Dora Beth about? Hey, crazy poppy lady. Okay, you'll have to catch up. Bonnie, you've got 16, but you set a goal of 50. Hey, Helen, Star-Crossed, I have missed you. I was just showing my pile of hats. Thanks to all of you that helped get me the Addy machine so that I would be able to do stuff like this. I would never have been able to cranked all these hats out. Counting all these and the one I got on my head at 16. And I said I wanted to do at least 20. And I'm sure I can get lots more than that done. But, let me go back and see. What's going on with Miss Dora Beth? He was only 63 in very good health. No illnesses, no days missed from work. Worked at Home Depot. Took 2 days off because he was not feeling well and died in his sleep. Oh, my gosh. Don't know who that is, Dora. I missed it, but prayers for you and any of the family. So good to see you, Helen. You have been missed. Going to wash. Yeah, I'm going to wash them all before I give them away, because most of them I put on. I'm going to hand wash them. Going to hand wash them. I don't have any cooties, but I just think it's sanitary to do that. Gary, you tried sprinkling and rubbing when you did the ones that I was talking about. That's so great about your stoppers on the knitting needle. So you could, so you can do flat panels. You could actually do, several panels and do like a sweater or anything you want to on it, really. Oh my goodness. We're 3 minutes away from having to go, folks. Hey, Sheila. You were working on schoolwork and then saw the notification all late and stuff. Yeah, we're only 3 minutes away from having to go, but come back on Friday. About an hour earlier. I come on at 5 p.m. And we had a great group today. We had 50 something at our peak. But it's so great to see you all. And of course, we're missing some folks, and I always miss the ones that aren't here. Been missing Thais. Yeah, I do. An hour is about all I can do. My hiney gets tired. I have to move, and also I have edema in my legs, and I have to put my legs up or they get so swollen. It's almost to the point where I can't walk. So, yeah. An hour's about the most that I can do. And Kim ordered a set of Prim knitting needles. They are ergonomic and supposed to be really nice to work with. Cool. Yeah, you can still watch the replay, and you know that I'll be coming back on Friday. I'm starting a new book. I think I squirreled. Am I looking tired, Helen? I stayed up really late this morning, like 5 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, no, Gary, that's right. So then I slept in till 10:40 or so, which made me miss Krista. Most of her, I got in on the end of hers. Yep, I have to get in my recliner and put my feet up. But y'all remember to watch each other. I try to do as much as I can. I know several of you go on live. Sandy goes on live. I believe it's Thursday nights. Okay, Gary, I will. And be sure to come back. We love to have you. And y'all be sure and watch Gary's channel, especially those last two he did. But all of them are great. Yes. You're starting to catch up, Helen. Good for you. Yeah. Yes, we do love our sweet tea. We love all our folks, and I really appreciate it that y'all come, and I just always look forward to seeing y'all so much. Y'all are my extended family. You really, truly are. My buddies. My fiber buddies. Well, enjoy your evening or whatever part of the day this is for you, wherever you are in the world. Hey again, Epic. We're on the way out. Is anybody going on live after me? I think Lori, did Lori say she comes on? Yes, you are. Noni May. Night, Lisa. I'll be seeing y'all in somebody's chat, I'm sure. Y'all be sure and check out my Facebook and put all your pretties in there. Did you say you... no, Friday will be my regular time. Regular time. I was just saying to those people who got here late that they should come. Oh, thank you, Linda. Squirreled again about the book. Wuthering Heights, Linda, because it still had the most. Wuthering Heights. And I think I'm going to do Anne of Green Gables too. And I know that may be more like a children's book, but if I gear it towards adults, it's okay. Because I know some people don't like that heavy classic stuff, but you might like Anne of Green Gables. Are we doing a raid? I don't know if who's going on. Anybody going on now? Yeah, I'll be back Friday the usual time, 5 p.m. Well, I don't see anybody going on after me, but maybe you'll see. Okay, love you all. Thanks for spending an hour with me. And be sweet. Don't be ugly. Keep working. Keep trying to be happy and keep a positive mindset. Everything's could be a lot worse. So try to think about all of the blessings that you have in your life, and I'll just leave you with that. And you guys are my blessings, a big part of them. Boop, bitty, boop, boop, boop.